Hello, my name is Jordan Fernberg, and I'm here to present for the STEM Expo on behalf of my group members Aryan Gupta and John Michael Lopez. Our project was for the MN130 class, or Engineering Design with CAD, and the project is a laptop stand that is also a case. Our goal for the project was to design a laptop stand that also serves as a traveling case. For most traveling laptop owners, carrying their device along with a stand can be cumbersome. And also, many travel bags may not prove to be safe to travel with a laptop. We chose to create a product that is both in one to protect your laptop as well as use it as a stand for venting. This project came about after Aryan and myself were comparing laptop stands and came to the conclusion that most laptop stands are just something else that you have to carry with along with your laptop. After doing some group research, we found that there are many laptop stands and laptop cases, but there's not many that are both in one. Our original design was a little over elaborate with a lot of different adjustment options as well as potentially a belt strap to cover the case. But after mulling it over, we decided that we need to embrace simplicity and, wrap things up due to deadlines. If we were to change anything, we would probably have a more flush design for closing the case and fine-tune the angle adjustment. The way we satisfied the project requirements was by utilizing Solidworks to create individual sub-assemblies to create a larger assembly, as well as utilizing the toolbox feature for the different screws for the different assemblies. I'd say the most important thing we took away from this was essentially how assemblies work in SolidWorks, mates, and the ability to document clear blueprints. Also, getting to know the laser cutter and getting it to cut the case into a proper dimensioned case was a challenge in of itself. Also, the clearance testing in SolidWorks was a great feature to show us where exactly we were off and where we could fine-tune things such as like the legs and where exactly the plate was going to be positioned. Documentation was a very important part of this project to show where exactly and how exactly the legs would fit onto the plate for the case, as well as how precise the legs had to be to fit onto the top plate. Since John and Aryan's parts, respectively, were both done on a 3D printer, I was left in charge of laser cutting the acrylic case. The laser cutter required DXF files. Learning how to export 3D printing files as well as laser cutting files was a new learning experience for all of us, and it taught us new things on how to prep certain things for certain types of manufacturing. Overall, I would say that communication is the most important part of the teamwork, and that simple things such as scheduling and rescheduling is easy so long as you communicate properly. Our team charter established a good baseline for us to meet and to keep everybody on track. Now, going off of team, one issue that we encountered was having the proper hole locations drilled into the top plate where the hinges and legs would sit in the proper position so that the laptop stands could be positioned properly. John Michael and I resolved this by cross-referencing our designs and trying to find the proper hole locations overall to be able to let the hinge sit properly. That is the end of our presentation. I want to thank you for watching. Sorry I don't have an ending slide. But feel free to comment down below and Aryan, John Michael, and myself will answer it. Thank you.